so now that I've got my hem folds done, I want to go ahead and get started with the rest of my folds. So the first two folds that I want to make are my folds on my ends from my tabs, and those are 90-degree folds. So just like I clamped in for my hem folds, I want to go ahead and clamp these in. Make sure that they're fully supported pretty much all the way across. All right, and again, I'm gonna line up so that my fold line is in line with that crease. So I clamp that down, and now I'm folding to 90 degrees. So this is where you're gonna wanna watch the hinge that's over here on the right side. I've got that marked, and I'll show you guys a zoom in feature, what that hinge looks like. And we're just gonna wanna rotate and fold this up until those two lines for 90 degrees meet up. So I get that fold, all right? And again, because this is a manila folder, if it was metal, this would stay folded at a perfect 90. I'm just gonna crease those so they stay nice and creased for me, all right? But that's what we're looking at. Now we're time to flip to the other side. Again, I line that up with my mark. Okay, clamp that down. Okay, and really take your time to line this up. If it's a little bit off, your fold's gonna be off, it's not gonna go together well. So line that up, clamp, make my fold up to that 90. Okay, and then again, because it's paper, it does come back, but if it was metal, that would stay. So I'm just creasing that so those stay up. So now it's time for the tricky part. So now I have to make this fold, but my tabs, I need to make sure that my tabs are not going to get crushed by the fingers. So this is where that finger spacing comes in. So if you look, if I were to line this up here, notice that my tabs clear the fingers. Okay, that's what I want. So I'm going to line up my fold line with that seam, clamp this down, and same thing, fold up to that 90, back down, and again, that would stay. So I'm just gonna crease that, because again, we are just dealing with a folder, but the metal would stay creased perfectly. And then same thing for the other side. Make sure that those tabs clear the fingers. Line up my line, clamp that down, fold to 90, and there you go. That is my main base. So my main base is all set. So after I finish my main base folding, I want to go ahead and I want to finish up with my folds for my handle. So I'm going to create a 90-degree fold here and a 90-degree fold here. So same thing, line that up. All right, clamp. Clamp that down. Okay, fold up to 90. Okay. Then I switch to the other side. Fold up to 90 on this. Okay, fold that up to 90. All right. Okay, that's the start of my handle. Now this little tab here on the end, for sheet metal, we actually bend that with a vise. For what we're doing here, I'm just gonna bend that back by hand. That goes back the opposite direction, and that folds nice and easily just by hand. But for our sheet metal, we actually will use a vise for that, a bench vise for that. And that's our handle all set and ready to go. So now it's time to head over and we'll start gluing everything together.